Good morning, ketovore carnivores. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. Thank you so much. It's going to be an amazing day. We've got some college football on this Saturday, so I'm excited about that. You know what else I'm excited about? I'm excited that meat heals, that cutting the carbs and cutting seed oils and vegetable oils heals your body. The effects of the sad American diet are devastating. And we're finding more and more information about just how devastating it can be. In fact, I found this article today on the Epoch Times. So check this out. This is part of their Epic Health and early onset, early effects, how type 2 diabetes might accelerate cognitive decline. Now, we've heard about this, that Alzheimer's is actually known by many as, you know, as a like type 3 diabetes, just because all of that sugar and all those vegetable oils really adversely affect your cells and especially your brain. And so, a good way to avoid that, I would say, would be the carnivore diet, the ketovore diet, even the keto diet. Get rid of those carbs and get rid of those seed oils and vegetable oils. But let's read and see what they're saying here. The escalating trend of early onset type 2 diabetes brings a hidden peril. Those living longer with the disease show signs of brain structure changes, potentially setting the stage for cognitive challenges as dementia at a younger age. At younger ages, people getting dementia with the sad American diet. I don't know why they don't fix the pyramid, the food pyramid scheme, because that's what it is. I heard someone say this last night, I think on a live stream, and I wish I remembered who it was because it was a brilliant point. I'd like to give him credit. But if if you had a bunch of scientists that came up with a theory that was harming people and was implemented, you know, and people were encouraged to do it, and it harmed a bunch of people and brought on disease and early death, they would be fired. All of them would be fired. So why are we putting up with this? Well, I don't have the answer to that, but certainly the carnivore community, with all the beautiful people here and encouraging each other, we do have the answers, and hopefully more and more people will find those answers and listen. Now, of course, I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you what I'm doing and finding information that I'm sharing. But I certainly do believe that meat heals, and cutting out carbs and seed oils is a very, very good thing. So the silent effects of type 2 diabetes on brain health. Most think of blood sugar charts and insulin injections when diabetes comes to mind, yet this condition has broader implications, particularly on the brain. A recent study on Pima American Indians, known for their high rates of type 2 diabetes, revealed unsettling results. Those with long-term diabetes showed significant brain changes, such as decreased cortical thickness and an increase in white matter hyperintensities, often linked to early dementia signs. So this new study, confirming what a lot of us already know, that the sad American diet has implications to your brain health. And anybody who knows anybody, and maybe many of you have some dementia or Alzheimer's in the family, and it's just a tragic way to see people slip away. And it can be prevented, I do believe. Now, there's also an alarming rise in youth diabetes. So people need to find at least the keto diet and heal their health. Worldwide, type 2 diabetes is increasingly affecting younger demographics, a concerning trend given recent findings. Consider the implications. An individual diagnosed in their 20s may face severe brain changes by their 40s. Oh, can you imagine? When I was growing up in the 70s as kids, you know how often I got a Coke? It's like once a month, maybe it was a treat if we went to A&W or something, get a root beer float or something like that. We never had Coke. Now, we did have Kool-Aid, so I'm not saying that's the best. But at the same time, we weren't allowed in the house until it got dark, at least in the summertime. So we're out there running around, climbing trees, riding our bikes everywhere. We didn't have the internet and we didn't have video games yet. And so we were outside active, which is also very good for you. Things have changed, and I'm guilty. I mean, that's one reason why I'm on the carnivore ketovore diet is because I have about 50 pounds to lose because I love my video games and I'm on the internet a lot. And then my job has me on the internet a lot and editing videos and audio and things like that. So I'm just as guilty. But when we were kids, things were different. Sweet drinks were a treat. Mostly we only ate at meal times. We didn't get snacks. It'll ruin your supper, is what we were told. And things have definitely changed, especially when they changed the food pyramid, later into the 80s. And we've just seen diabetes skyrocket since then. And now we're seeing in greater detail how terrible that is for your brain health. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reports that type 2 diabetes diagnoses in children ages 10 to 19 have doubled since 2003. Doubled. Projections suggest a 673% rise in young patients by 2060, with non-Hispanic Black youth disproportionately affected. Increases in diabetes, especially among young people, are always worrisome, but these numbers are alarming. Christopher Holliday, current director of the Division of Diabetes Translation at the CDC, said in a statement, well, they should do more about it. Have you heard about the ketovore diet? Have you heard about the carnivore diet? Have you heard about keto? Cut the carbs. And we can get America and the rest of the world healed, because right now the opposite's happening. The United States led the way in fast food, and now we've exported it to the world, and all those other populations are seeing those adverse effects. So for your brain health, for your health, I implore you to, you're probably already on keto or carnivore if you're watching this, but, definitely continue to spread the good news. I know a lot of people in this community have just had amazing results. How many people in the carnivore keto community are in the I lost 100 pounds club? It's just amazing to hear y'all's stories. And my plan today is to stick to my one meal a day. I'm going to have a nice ketovore meal, probably around 11 or noon, and watch a little bit of college football today. So thanks for bearing with me during this update. I hope you have a great day, and we will talk to you soon.